pulling a Tom Cruise.
Is it really?
Yes, that's what it is. When they pull a Tom Cruise, somebody does a death-defying stunt, or somebody does something that's just out of this world.
"25 minutes to door knock."
Jumping off the world's tallest building without a parachute, free-falling from a helicopter into the deep blue sea, and then taking a helicopter on a high-speed chase down a treacherous mountain range, with Tom Cruise, nothing's impossible. How does he still do all these death-defying stunts when most people in their 30s struggle to get out of bed? Today, we take a nosedive into the life of Mr. Impossible and explore how he keeps raising the bar, defying expectations. What can we learn from the most tireless guy in cinema? Keep watching to find out. Tom Cruise's relentless physical training. Tom Cruise lives like death is just a suggestion, and with his workout routine, it wouldn't be surprising if he was damn near bulletproof. He still does all his stunts at 62, well over a decade past the time when most actors would be looking for the nearest stunt double for the most basic action scenes. When it comes to his movies, Tom Cruise's middle name is preparation. Where most action stars only work out a couple of hours a day for a few weeks before shooting, Tom Cruise spends whole days doing grueling workouts for months just to get ready for the roles he plays. And that's just in addition to his constant daily workouts that he does as a matter of routine. His workouts focus heavily on strength training, weight training, cardio for endurance, with all sorts of outdoor activities thrown into the mix. Hiking, fencing, kayaking, rock climbing, anything you can think of, he probably does it.
I look at a body kind of like a car.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I work 7 days a week. My life has always been, I've lived on movie sets and editing rooms, and that's been my life. And
Yeah.
Right now I just finished another movie. I have 4 other movies McHugh and I are lining up. Like, this is what we do while we're editing, while we're shooting, we're lining up the next movies. And so for me, it's like brushing my teeth. I have to take care of it.
A strict diet. Tom Cruise fuels his fast-paced life on half the calories of the average man and still skips the cheat days. He diets like a monk, eating nothing more than just steamed fish and vegetables on most days. No extra ingredients. To accommodate his busy lifestyle, he prefers to eat 15 snacks a day instead of the regular 3 square meals we're all used to. He also steers totally clear of alcohol, even when dining out. Despite his diet being super heavy on snacks, Cruise's diet does not include high-sugar snacks, processed foods, or carbohydrates. He's so serious about this that he doesn't even eat birthday cakes. In fact, he reportedly caps his daily food consumption at 1,200 calories. Tom doesn't just eat like a monk, though. He also sleeps like one. He doesn't get more than 4 to 5 hours of shut-eye every night, always getting up every day by around 3:30 a.m. But somehow, he manages to make every single second of those few hours count, waking up with more energy than most of us. Focus is at the heart of Tom Cruise's story. For you to get the full picture, let's zoom in on Tom Cruise's legendary halo jump from Mission Impossible. Fallout. To do what he did here, you need to be so locked in that fear is an afterthought. When you're free-falling 25,000 feet from a plane, you need razor-sharp focus to stick the landing. A halo jump is not for the faint of heart, and that's why if any actor would be the first to do it, it would definitely be Tom Cruise. In this particular scene, he jumped off a plane traveling at 165 miles per hour, hitting speeds of up to 200 miles per hour as he plummeted towards the Earth. The preparation for this mind-bending sequence started long before he ever stepped foot into any helicopter. He first spent several hours rehearsing for the jump in one of the world's largest wind tunnels. When the time finally came to shoot the scene, Before every jump that Tom took, he breathed pure oxygen for 20 minutes to combat decompression sickness. Just so he could clear all doubts, he wore a visibility helmet with interior lights, so his face could be seen very clearly as he fell from the sky. The original plan was to shoot the scene with the backdrop of the beautiful Abu Dhabi sunset over 3 days. But after finding out they had a very short daily filming window of only 3 minutes, they quickly realized they couldn't do more than 1 take per day. Finally, after 12 days of shooting and several months of planning, Tom Cruise finally got the footage he needed, and it only took him 106 takes.
In Mission Impossible 2, Cruise's character jumps out of a helicopter, but that scene was shot using a green screen. In Fallout, Cruise decided to actually jump out of a plane and became the first actor to do a halo jump on camera. Halo stands for High Altitude, Low Opening. He jumped from a height of over 25,000 feet, but didn't open his parachute until he was below 2,000 feet. This military move allows a soldier to jump into battle undetected. The actor practiced in a giant wind tunnel constructed on the set, and then, according to stunt coordinator Wade Eastwood, jumped out of a plane around 100 times.
How Tom Cruise keeps his energy high. Tom Cruise isn't the strongest guy in Hollywood, not even close. But he's the only guy that would learn how to fly a whole aircraft just to pull off an action sequence. That's why he's a legend. Let's take a flight down memory lane to the helicopter chase in Mission Impossible: Fallout. To start with, Tom Cruise was the pilot, actor, and camera operator. That's not the craziest part. Before the filming of this scene, Tom Cruise had never flown a helicopter before. For Tom to get to the point where he could off a choreographed helicopter sequence through a mountain range, he trained for 16 hours a day for 3 months to get to the 2,000 hours he needed to be able to fly a helicopter on his own. Tom Cruise wasn't training for just any helicopter scene, though. He would also need to pull off a 360-degree corkscrew dive into the Reese Valley, a stunt that would faze even the most experienced pilot. But not Tom Cruise. A lot of things could have gone wrong, even after planning the scene to the T, the way Tom Cruise did with his team. But when you have the champion mindset that he does, the sky is just the starting point.
Flying a helicopter takes a lot of skill. To put someone like Tom into a situation like this is almost impossible to imagine.
He came to me and he said, we're going to go to Airbus and we're going to learn how to fly a helicopter and be a 2,000-hour pilot in a very short period of time.
It takes something like 3 months of 8-hour days just to become a novice helicopter pilot. Tom needed to work round the clock to reach the level of skill this sequence needs.
There are very few students that have his level of dedication and focus.
For every single action scene Tom Cruise does, he goes totally overboard, pushing his body past its limits. Like when he learned to hold his breath for 6 minutes, longer than most Navy SEALs for the underwater vault scene in Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. But it wasn't just about being able to hold his breath. It was about conditioning his mind so that he could stay calm while shooting without stopping to breathe.
Then, Cruise needed to film takes while holding his breath for 4 to 6 minutes. According to Cruise, most underwater sequences might have an actor hold their breath for up to 10 seconds, so this was definitely a challenge. He trained with freediving expert Kirk Crack on a breath hold special operations program designed for military personnel. Part of his training involved breathing exercises that would lower his standard heart rate, essentially training his body to use less oxygen. And he wouldn't just be sitting in the water during the shoot, he would be swimming around.
And during the filming of Edge of Tomorrow, Tom Cruise strapped on a metal suit that weighed over 130 pounds every day for hours on end. Because this suit was crucial to the role, he had to go through special training to be able to handle its weight well to do stunts effortlessly in it. It takes a crazy level of discipline and dedication to put as much effort as Tom Cruise does into preparing for stunts. It's way beyond getting ready physically. Before you can break the physical limitations needed to pull off the impossible, you first need to break off the ones in your mind. The art of rehearsal. Tom Cruise might be a daredevil, but he doesn't wing his stunts. He rehearses every move with a team of experts till even the most complex scenes look like child's play. When Cruise climbs, flies, or dives, he always does it right. He practices everything over and over again until it's second nature for him. This is because his stunts have to be elite. Tom also knows how important it is to work with professionals to get things done. A group of professionals, including stunt planners, specialized divers, and aerial experts, helps plan every stunt that Tom Cruise does. Being able to work together like this makes sure that the stunt is done right and safely. His ability to lead well and his dedication to teamwork have made sure that everyone on the cruise is ready for what lies ahead. Let's look at all the work he had to do to get ready for his legendary climb up the Burj Khalifa in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. His team worked on the stunt for 200 hours, even though it was physically hard for them because of the height, the wind, and the need to be precise. Every move had to be perfect to keep the character and the team safe.
We're a mile and a half above the Earth on the tallest building on the planet, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, and we're filming a scene where Tom Cruise is climbing on the outside of the building.
Okay, Tom, we're ready to go.
Stepping out, guys. This is just another day at work on Mission Impossible.
3, 2, 1, action!
Cruise works hard on these tricks, which is why they are so impressive. Not to talk of the fact that not only do you need to perform these stunts at a high level, you also need to act at a high level. Why he does it. We wouldn't blame you if you thought Tom Cruise does all his own stunts because of his flair for danger or to prove some kind of point. But what really drives him to risk his life from movie to movie is something we can all relate to: his passion for film. Tom Cruise doesn't do his own stunts for the thrill of it. He does them to make his movies look more real to the audience. Cruise and his crew know that people can tell when stunts are real. The immersion that real, dangerous stunts provide adds levels of stress and excitement that CGI can't match. He doesn't just want people to watch a trick. He wants them to feel like they are there with him, swashbuckling with adrenaline.
It's super important for a movie like Mission to be doing it all practically and for real. Tom doesn't want to sit in a green screen. The audiences can tell when something's been cheated.
The thing that keeps Cruise at the top of his game is his desire to try new things. He's always on the lookout for the next big task and trying to do even better than before. His desire to push the limits of what's possible keeps him in great shape and fuels his drive to take on even the most impossible tasks. For Cruise, each movie is a chance to make the action better and show people something they haven't seen before. He is always trying to do better with each film, which shows how dedicated he is to giving his fans the best experience possible. There you have it, the secrets to how Tom Cruise defies age to perform jaw-dropping stunts at 62. His discipline, energy, and passion inspire us all to push our limits. What steps will you take to stay vibrant and active? Share in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe for more. And check out the next video on your screen.